Hi guys, and welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin, and this is episode 131. Ripple raises $200 million, and Binance invests in FTX. Now, I'm feeling much better today, guys. Thanks for being here. Hi, Benny. How's it going, man? Thanks for being here. Thanks for saying hi on the chat. Happy Friday night. I hope you're having a great time. I hope you had a great week, or you had a great week, and you're gonna have a great weekend. Again, let's wait and see what the crypto market has in store for us. If you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. We're really want to know what you are thinking. Now, if you want to keep up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us once the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. The link is in the description. What else? What else is going on? Well, yeah, I guess that's about it, man. I was sick, not so sick right now. Feeling a little bit better for sure. You are weekend, so your hope in crypto makes a big move. Yeah, maybe, man. Let's hope it can make a move, man. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of indecision going on, some uncertainty, but we'll talk about that once we get to the crypto market. We do have news for today. I'm actually feeling good enough to actually talk about the news. Before I do that, though, oh man, sorry, struggling a little bit here with the. I moved some of my monitors around today, and it's really not the best, man. Let's see this. Is that working now? Yes, awesome. There you go, man. That's what you should do. For some reason, it wasn't going out, the signal. Now let's see, man. Where were we at, right? I was going to go talk about this stuff, so let's go here. The awesome news, right? So what is happening? Well, I have this first... I only have two articles. Actually, it's going to be three, but it's just two articles that we're going to cover. Two of them are, like, similar. Sorry, yeah. So three, but you're just going to cover two, right? Anyways, Ripple raises $200 million, calls 2019 its strongest year of growth. And it kind of ties in with this one. Ripple, creator of XRP, now valued at $10 billion. Now, Ripple says it's raised $200 million investment round, lifting its valuation to $10 billion. Now, the funding was led by close-ended investment company Tetragon, and the new Series C funding was also joined by SBI Holdings, which is one of Ripple partners, and a venture capital firm called Route 66 Ventures. Now, basically what they're saying is, or what Ripple's saying and Brett Garlinghouse stating is, we're in a strong financial position to execute against our vision. As others in blockchain space have slowed their growth or even shut down, we have accelerated our momentum and industry leadership throughout 2019. Now, yes, that is great for Ripple. However, that is not being reflected on XRP, sadly. Such a shame that they're doing all this work, and to get the company really well positioned, we hope, or a lot of people are hoping, that the rise in XRP price will come later on after the ecosystem is better developed. Now, Ripple sources a significant portion of its income through selling its holdings of XRP, right? According to the block, Ripple sold $260 million worth of XRP last year. And like other big chunk of the revenue comes from deals with banks and financial institutions that use blockchain technology for money transfers. So the new funding will reportedly help Ripple continue to improve its global payments network, and the brother the utility of XRP and the XRP ledger, and that's what the announcement read, right? Awesome, man. That's pretty good for Ripple again. The only thing I have with this is that I know they're not a publicly traded company, right? So they're just inviting like huge investors, right? You have to like be one of the on like the list to get invited, I guess, and you have probably to have very, very deep pockets. But it kind of sucks that a lot of their money, right? They didn't do an IPO, so they didn't lose a lot of that share, right? So they just like basically came out and with their ICO, or like with their offering of XRP. And that's what really funded them to get started, right? A lot of that helped them fund it to get started. Now, they're doing all this stuff because at some point in time, they're going to become probably a public company. So already inviting investors to take part of that. And you, as a holder of XRP, are just really not getting anything from Ripple, right? You're not getting any Ripple stakes or stocks. You're not holding a stake on Ripple, and that's fine. I mean, I don't mean you don't have to. You do have to, but it would be nice. For example, I would much rather hold a piece of Ripple than XRP, because Ripple is the company that has the technology. Is going to be valued a lot more later on as it keeps on growing and have more adoption. So I would rather hold Ripple, or at least some stake in Ripple, than just hold XRP by itself. So I would rather do both, right? But again, it just kind of sucks that they're only the big players, right, are having this option right now. If at some point in time they do go public and they start being on like the exchange market, etc., yeah, you'll have access to it, but it won't be the same access as right now, right? They'll probably be more valued. Shares are going to be much more expensive, and Ripple's not going to get you that. XRP's not going to get you that. Just buying Ripple will get you that much, right? Anyways, on to the next one, man. Binance. Binance has made a strategic investment in the crypto derivatives exchange, FTX. Now, according to a December 20th announcement, Binance has made both an equity investment in FTX and is taking a long-term position in the exchange native asset, FTX token. So they're actually buying some of that as well. With the scope of strategic partnership, Binance backing will aim to basically drive sustainable growth in the FTX ecosystem. While Binance has not itself disclosed the sum of its investment, Sam Bankman-Fried, I guess, the founder of FTX and head of the affiliate Alameda Research, a quantitative trading firm and crypto liquidity provider, told Bloomberg that the monies were in the order of the tens of millions. Hey, William James, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here, brother. He also went on to say that he claimed, implied a valuation of FTX in the hundreds of millions of dollars. He said that Binance investment and strategic advisory role will help FTX to accelerate its growth while maintaining the independence of its operations. Now, the derivatives exchange was founded in early 2019, and since then, FTX has grown to process almost $500 million in a daily traded volume. That is a lot of money, man. $500 million, so $500 million. As a strategic partner, FTX will also help Binance to build out its existing liquidity and institutional product offering, including its flagship exchange and OTC trading desk. Well, rich yet? No, man. We're just kind of moving sideways, bro. I wish we were all rich from this already, Ben. Changpeng also stated that with their background as professional traders, we see quite a bit of ourselves in the FTX team and believe in their potential in becoming a major player in the crypto derivatives market. That's it for the news, man. We're going to jump onto market stuff. The interesting part, right? The juicy part of the stream. What's happening with the market, man? Yesterday, a little bit of money flowing into the cryptosphere, right? 0.96% from an opening of 184.89 billion, closing at 186.47 billion, or $1.76 billion move to the downside. Right now, moving down 0.41%, about $769 million, sitting at $185.70 billion. Price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin dropping. Dominance for Bitcoin. Bitcoin losing dominance yesterday. 0.32% from an opening of 70.13, closing at 69.89. Right now, sitting at 69.93, gaining a little bit of dominance. Again, I really want to see this below 70%, so I'm happy right now. I want all the other coins to really do better against Bitcoin in dominance. It just, like I've always said, it just has the pie better divided, right? So I'll just change this to include. We're still in a downtrend, so this is still losing dominance, right, in the trend. Let's go to Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin sitting at $7,163.53, man. What is happening with this, man? Let's zoom in on the daily. Oh, man. A lot of lines, right? A lot of stuff going on. I'm going to read it real quick of the Bollinger Bands. There we go. Much clearer view. So I was looking at this resistance 2 days ago, right? That we might create this resistance around this area, right? We're having hidden bearish. We're usually seeing price continuation from this. Here we had hidden bearish, right? With this yellow one, and look, we had that move to the downside. Right now we're seeing hidden bearish, but again, the bullish sentiment that came into the market, it's not really having this play to the downside very much. It's just having it drop a little bit and see some indecision. So you can say impulse up, you're flagging right now, but you're creating a very, very large flag in the shorter time scales, and you really want to get some definition going on soon, because again, the longer you float around this area, the more likely I think is that we break to the downside again. Mainly because the overall sentiment of the market, right? The bigger picture, not just these last few days, whatever. We're still in a downtrend, right? Look, we have been in a downtrend since July the 22nd. So it's June the 26th, sorry. And we have not been able to really break out of it, right? We're at the top part of that channel, but really not breaking out of it. So that's why the longer we stay in this area, the more likely we're probably going to move to the downside again. Really want to see some definition happening here on the Bollinger Bands. Now I'll put them on real quick. Set them below that 20 MA, simple moving average, right? You don't want to do that. Sorry, I gotta get rid of the Bollinger Bands again real quick. Where are we at on the RSI? We're neutral, 45.44. Now, what is happening here? We're making more positive momentum, right? You could say that we've actually like going higher here, right? Even though we're going lower. But again, this will be our anchor point. Even though this is all one momentum, we can still go here. It's fine. You're just making more positive momentum, and you're lower on your price still. Again, that bearish, hidden bearish, potentially to play out, right? That's why I left it in blue. 6 more months of bearish will hit 5K then. Yeah, man, I'm not sure, man. I really want to. I'm really taking it slowly. We found an area of support here in this yellow and this blue area that I have marked, and we've seen it a couple times. So at least back here we kind of touched it and bounced. Here we kind of went into it and bounced. So again, right now we're within this area, right? That's 7,200 and that's 7,075. Yesterday we ran that range, and today we're just basically moving to the downside. So again, I left this in blue because I wasn't sure if it was going to really play out as strongly as it was supposed to. And I think we put that one 2 days ago, right? Sorry, ads coming in. And the reason I left it like that is because that bullish impulse, right? That green engulfing candle that undid the past 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days almost, really had a chance to make a bull flag, right? Which is what this is kind of looking like on the daily, right? A sort of pennant. And we could try to do another pull, right? So again, that's why I'm not so sure this is going to play out. That's why I left it in another color. Because of that bullish sentiment, and I want for this to develop. If you saw this stream 2 days ago, yeah, it was 2 days ago, I was saying that we really wanted for this to develop a little bit more, so we were able to call it out, because right, one candle on the daily is nothing. And again, movements on the daily take longer to play out. So right now, if we were to do something with this, even though these are too short, we're going like this right now, and like this, right? Again, it's too short for a pennant. This needs to be a little bit longer. We need to create something else. But right now, well, let's say we were within this sort of pennant. Although here, I would need to be touching this, right? That's what I'm hoping that we built, and then we probably get another run to the upside. If we don't, we're probably gonna move to the downside again. You know, I'm not sure we're gonna stay within this range for a very, very long time. It's a $200 range, and Bitcoin is bound to move. It has violent moves. We are really getting a tightness on the Bollinger Bands from the shorter time scales. That's why I don't believe we're gonna get that, right? So let's go into the 4 hours, man. Have we done something on the 4 hours? Well, not really, man. Like I said, we've been within this range. It's just boring, man. Above that 20 MA, moving lower, right? Even though we're going higher in price, we're moving lower. We're creating a sort of bearish divergence, slanted bearish divergence, if you will, from here to here, right? You can see that we're running higher every time, and we're running lower every time here. So again, a sentiment. That's why I said if we don't break this range to the upside quickly, we're bound to head down, man. It's gonna take its toll at some point in time. Even though we could still flag and make very little negative momentum, and then get that another impulse coming in, this is gonna get you tired at some point in time, because you also have it. No, you don't have it on your RSI. I was gonna say you have it on your RSI, but you don't. You're actually going higher every time. Staying neutral though on the RSI at 57.31. So again, this potential divergence that I just called out is just on the 4 hour, and is just on the MACD histogram. Volatility on the Bollinger Bands open still, right? I would have loved to see continuation after this three white soldiers, right? Like maybe see some continuation. It was fine to see a flag. I think when I was doing the analysis, it was here, man. Yeah, so here or here, man. And we didn't have a lot of data going on yet. So I really want to see this developing a little bit more. So let's go into the 1 hour, man, because there's really nothing else. You think a little bit bullish in June? Yeah, maybe, man. Um, Maybe earlier, right? Because you do have the halving event coming in for Bitcoin. I think it's like in March or May. I can't remember right now. I really don't care much for the halving events, but I do know that sometimes they do tend to play up, mainly on hype. So let me send this back to the 4 hours. Let me send this back to the 4 hours as well, and then we'll keep on charting and be happy. Okay, cool. So we had this developed, nice impulse to the upside, breaking down as expected right after that nice impulse up. Gotta get some of that. Now, what's going on, man? Like every time we're doing a higher low, right? We're also going higher on the RSI, so it's fine. There's really no divergence going on here. At least not that I can see. 15, 16, 15, 14, 50. Yeah, okay, cool. So here we had some very, very slight, strong bullish divergence. It just happened over like a couple hours, right? And within the same island. And this just helped us pump a little bit more to the upside, right? That's where this small pump came. But again, look at how small the pump was, man. Now we're going higher. Look at where we're at in momentum. 2.95, 2.56. Okay, so you can obviously tell that we're going lower here. We're also going lower on our RSI, right? So from here to here, we're going lower. And here, we're also going higher. So again, we're creating strong bearish divergence. Price action to the downside, we're hitting that. We're kind of trying to hold to that 20 MA, even though right now we're breaking below it. So again, see all this struggle that's going on? See that tightness of the Bollinger Bands that I was telling you? Sitting at slightly below the 20 MA, but really on that really, really tight channel, man. And we have been within that channel for the past, at least December 19th at 2 p.m. So yesterday at 2 p.m. over 20, almost 30 hours, man, of just tightening in this range. So again, we do want to see something play out, right? Now low, higher low, less negative momentum. So that's fine. There's really nothing going on there. Also on the RSI, that's also fine. So we really don't have a lot. It's going to be a while. That's true. Yeah, man. We might start getting signals, though. As the time approaches, we might start to get signals of this breaking somewhere. Right now, I'm not too confident on where we're going to break right now. Because this is just sideways motion. Right? We could break either way. We're not really seeing a clear picture right now. We didn't see continuation yet of this impulse up, even though we have been consolidating for a while. Even on the larger time frames, right? We haven't seen anything, man. It's just like a weird looking flag, man. You here, sorry, the stuff from the 1 hour didn't stay here, I guess. There's some stuff from the 1 hour that's not staying. Let me just make sure this one is. So this is in the 1 hour. Okay, cool. And this is in the 1 hour. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, something that we could see probably right here. You could probably see this pennant a little bit better, right? The one I was talking about. Right, you're going like this. On the 4 hours, it makes more sense for this to be like that. Right, so again, there might be a chance that we break this to the upside. It's just a symmetrical triangle. After an impulse up, you tend to go up again. But right now, I'm not seeing anything bullish, man. We haven't even come and touched this upper part again. So again, I'll probably change this to another color. I'll change the triangle to another color so we can keep track of it, right? Sorry if my voice just feels monotone a little bit. It's just still raspy from me being sick. So I'm really trying not to force it too much or make any weird noises. I really want to take it slow with my voice. Yeah, some big news came out today for Ripple, but it didn't pump that much. Again, on the 4 hours, neutral on the RSI, like we said, 57.55. Right now, neutral on the 1 hour, 51.89. So let's go into Ethereum, man. Ethereum dominance. What is happening with this, man? Moving to the downside. Yesterday, losing dominance 0.79. Today, losing dominance still 0.21, sitting at 7.48% of market cap. Price of Ethereum $127.52, man. See, we had this divergence. It wasn't as strong as Bitcoin, man. We actually lost more. Just compare it real quick, right? Bitcoin, very nice recovery. Ethereum, shitty recovery, right? That's what we're getting, man. It's just really crappy recovery for Ethereum. Sitting sold at 33.32, man. So again, not the best, man. For Ethereum, there's really nothing to trace on the 1 hour, on the daily, sorry. So we're probably gonna have to sorry, something going on here. Just 1 second, guys. Be right back real quick. Yeah, we're back. Sorry, man. Someone was sending me a couple of messages on the phone. I just gotta check, make sure it wasn't an emergency. What's that? Heart to heart? Nah. Nah, I was getting some messages on my phone. It was like a couple of messages coming in real quick. I just want to make sure it wasn't like something, an emergency. Okay, so like I said, there's really nothing going on here. What is going on here on the 4 hours, man? So I think we're going slightly higher here. Let's see this, 65.71. So yeah, we're going slightly higher from here to here. All right, I'll change this back to yellow. Make sure we can see it. If it's yellow, let it mellow, right? On the 4 hour chart, though. It's all fine, bro. What is this at? 69, 66. Ooh, 69. Okay, so here we're having hidden bearish, right? Potential price action to downside. We're really not seeing it play out, though. Again, because Bitcoin is kind of stagnant, Ethereum is kind of stagnant as well. Here we had this hidden bearish. We don't have it on the other side, just here. You would have been price continuation, so we would expect the price action to downside. Right now, I'm trying to figure out here, man. Where are we at here compared to there? Slightly higher, very, very slightly higher. Here, going slightly lower, creating strong bearish divergence. Price action to downside. You're seeing it right now on this 4 hour candle, although you're holding that 20 MA right now. I'm not sure how strong this 20 MA is going to be. You're channeling a little bit more on the Bollinger Bands, and that is fine. Sitting neutral on the RSI at 43.78. So let's go into the 1 hour. Because we're really not, I'm not getting a lot of clues from this, man. We should be moving to the downside. We are holding that 20 MA, like I said. And that's it, man. There's really nothing else we could do on the 4 hours. So let's go into the 1 hour and see if we can get more clues as to what the market is going to do with this, man. Low, higher low. No, actually, I think it's a lower low. Is it on this chart as well? It's just one of the charts is like a little bit screwed up, so I really got to make sure here, man. Yeah, no, it's actually sideways motion. But you're going in. You're creating a sort of bullish divergence, right? I'll trace it that same way here. Right? Right about there, and we're going in here like that, right? Creating a medium bullish divergence, class B, type 2, and right now we don't have it on the RSI, just on the MACD histogram. Now we're good high, right? And then we're going lower, so that's fine. We don't have any kind of bearish divergence developing here. And really no more bullish divergence developing to here. So again, just channeling again on the Bollinger Bands below the 20 MA, unlike Bitcoin. Bitcoin was just getting below 20 MA. This has been below 20 MA the past 3 hours. So again, sitting neutral on the RSI at 48.95. Just the market has not been doing much yesterday. I was kind of glad. Yesterday I had an engagement, so I couldn't be here. And I'm kind of glad that the market didn't do anything crazy, man. I usually like it when the market does stuff when I'm here. That way it's more exciting. But today, it's the start of the weekend. We might have a slow weekend, man. I do hope we get a movement going on. But again, not much happening with Ethereum, man, except for that right now, right? I'm not seeing anything else that is worrisome, right? Going high, higher high, right? Positive momentum, more positive momentum. So really nothing wrong with that. And that's it for this, man. I'm going to go on to Ripple. XRP on the daily. What's happening with XRP on the daily? Yesterday gaining dominance, 2.90%. Very, very nice. Right now losing a little bit, 0.42%. Sitting at 4.51 again. Ripple above 5, it's better. Ripple sitting at 19 cents, 19.308 cents. Look at this, man. Even though we had that impulse down, we're having this sort of like indecision going on, right? You can see like you try to bounce a little bit, you failed. At least you didn't get this high, right? Same as with like Ethereum, it didn't recover as well. Then you kind of like try to undo your previous recovery. Then you kind of try to undo your previous fail, and then you try to like fail right now again. So, yeah, lots of indecision in this market, man. Again, not the best looking for XRP, man. We really want to get some determination. You can see that this midline of this downsloping channel is certainly posing a sort of resistance every time we go slightly less higher than previously. And like I said, we want to get this a little bit better, man. There we go. New track to play in. There we go. What else, man? Really nothing much I can trace except for that right now. So let's go into the 4 hours. Sitting sold on the RSI, sorry, at 34.84. So into the 4 hours, man. Above that 20 MA again, facing that mid part of the channel, right, and rejecting it. So, like I was saying, you know, you could tell it in the larger time frame. There was something like that was happening, so that's fine. Are we going higher though? No, we're going lower and we're going higher. So we're creating hidden bearish divergence right now. Price continuation. That's probably what we're breaking down in this 4 hour candle, right? You can see here that we're going to a higher high. Lower high with more positive momentum. Also on the RSI, we're going higher, right? So part of the reason that we're going like that. So that's pretty cool. Sitting at 48.72. And that's it for this, man. On the RSI, yeah, neutral. Nothing else, man. Potential movement, price continuation. We might start to go down a little bit. That's about it, man. Not really much going on with purple, with XRP. Let's see what else, man. If we get better clues on the 1 hour. Oh, man. Let's see this. High, lower high, less negative. That's fine. But, there we go. Sorry, man. Had to yawn. There we go, man. That's something I wanted to look at. This. See this happening to here, this area. All right, look at this, man. We're going higher, right? So again, creating that hidden bearish divergence, potential price action to the downside, man. Also in the 1 hour. So in the shorter term, I was missing this one out. Look at this. On the shorter term, we're actually going and creating slant divergence, right? We're going higher, we're going lower. So slanted bearish divergence, right? Strong. Potential price action to the downside. We're seeing that play out right now. And again, we kind of held at 20 MA, right? 20 simple moving. We really want to keep track of that. Because if we lose it, we might really, really drop on XRP, man. Changing all the indicators. There we go. Everything's gonna be on this chart now. We don't have that tightness on the Bollinger Bands on the 1 hour. And you might ask, why did XRP pump? Well, remember how we talked about the news? Ripple raises 200 million, and it's being valued at 10 billion. But again, that's not XRP. XRP is just their token. Their valuation is what their company's worth, and their stock. And XRP, unfortunately, is not their stock. It's just a digital currency. So again, really, the reason that they get valuated at some point higher really should not impact that much the price of this, because XRP, again, not company stock, right? But probably pumped on that, man. That's why I'm banking this pump too, man. That's what I'm adjudicating this to, man. That he pumped on. Basically news. It wasn't that good of a pump either, man. It was just like a bleh, whatever, man. So again, we have these divergences going on, potential price action to the downside. Wait for it, and kind of got it. Trying to see if we hold it here. That's it for XRP, man. Let's go to Litecoin. Litecoin dominance on the daily. Yesterday, getting very little dominance, 0.42%. Right now, losing 0.03. Sitting at 1.37% of market cap, man. Where are we at with the price? Sitting at $40. What? Is it crazy? We're on sale, man. We're trying to make a positive momentum slightly, right? Sitting sold still on the RSI. 36.15 again. Whatever, man. Nothing really happening here that it's exciting at all, man. It's just like boring on the daily. So let's go into the 4 hours, man. Again, really not much, man. The only thing I can see is that here you're going slightly higher again. Same stuff that was happening with the others, right? You're going slightly higher. Just make sure this is going to stay in the 4 hour. There we go. And here you're going slightly lower again. So same stuff happening, man, you know? You're having that hidden bearish divergence. And yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Potential price continuation. Again, you're trying to move to the downside. Not even touching that 20 MA yet. So again, holding it a little bit better than Bitcoin right now. Sitting neutral on the RSI, 48.97. But this is going to follow whatever Bitcoin does, right? It's Bitcoin's silver or Bitcoin's kryptonite or whatever people are calling it nowadays. Fake coin, or I'm not sure, man. Let's see, man. What is going on here? We're going higher, right? More positive momentum. It's fine. I'm looking at the bottom part right now. Let's see. Let me get rid of the Bollinger Bands real quick. There we go. Better looking right now. The Bollinger Bands dampen a little bit of the chart, so I really want to get rid of them to make sure there's really nothing weird going on here. No, everything seems to be fine. Very slight. Maybe very, very slight, man. No, yeah. Here kind of going in. Right, and here you're kind of also going in as well, right? So you're creating some strong bullish divergence. That's why you got this small pump. I was trying to see what's going on, man, because with the Bollinger Bands, it was a little bit hard to see. Right now, we're getting some indecision, right? We got that pump, and then we undid it. Then we tried to redo it, and then pump a little bit more, and then we're failing, even though we're going higher. And you know why we're failing? Because we're creating the most amazing stuff. Hidden bearish divergence, right? What's going to break you down? Hidden bearish divergence. Usually, no, this is strong bearish divergence, sorry. Bearish divergence is probably going to break you down. This is strong bearish divergence, right? You're going higher on that price, lower on your oscillator, right, on both the RSI, and less positive momentum. So again, potential price action to downside, you're breaking down right now, trying to bounce, and we'll see where it goes from there, man, because that's it. There's really nothing else going on right now. So since we did this already here, I'll just make sure everything stays here nice and tight on the 1 hour chart, the 1 hour chart, and we'll see where we go from there, man. Right. I don't want this to be going on to the other time frame, so I'm gonna have to do this every time I'm doing this live-ish until I find a way to make them stay without me having to do that. And we'll go from there, man. Awesome. So let's go to Binance on the daily. What is happening with the Binance, man? Yesterday getting dominance, sorry, 0.25%. Right now, getting a little bit more, man, 0.23. Sitting at $13.47. Yeah. Nothing really happening here. Sitting sold at 36.42. 4 hour chart. Oh man, sorry. I've been super tired today, but it's been a good day, man. Can't really complain. Feeling much better from being sick, so going lower, kind of going higher. I guess, yeah. At least here we're going higher. Here we're going lower, right? Potential hidden bearish. Right, pressing to the downside, kind of got it, then pump there. Maybe something on the shorter time scales. But again, you're going higher here, right, on this part. Right, you're going higher like that, and here you're going lower like that. So you're creating hidden bearish. No, sorry, here you're creating strong bearish, sorry. My bad. And potential price action to the downside. You're seeing it play out right now, but I'm not sure how strong it's going to be. Above that 20 MA on the Bollinger Bands. That is fine, sitting neutral at 51.73. So let's go into the 1 hour. See what happened, man? I forgot to tell this stuff to stay on the 4 hours. And it just comes and makes this very crappy. Scrappy. Like Scrappy Doo. Oh, there we go. Awesome. What's happening with Binance, man? Low, higher low, higher low, lower low. Let's see here. 16, 19, 51. 1792. So yeah, slower, lower. Okay, so no divergence developing here. Bearish, bullish. Sorry. So let's look for the bearish stuff, right? That's what we're hunting for right now. Bearish stuff. So yeah, nothing really, man. See, is this higher? Yeah, very slightly. No, let's zoom in here. Yes, very slightly higher. Oh man, there we go. Slightly higher. Guess what? We're going lower. Here we're actually even hitting the negative, right? So again, really not creating that kind of that much strong bullish, bearish divergence. That's what's usually breaking this down right now. So probably why we saw this happening here, right? Even to this candle, even though we're here, we're going like that. So yeah, not really gonna call this one on the fact that I would have to anchor to this one, right? And we wouldn't have that divergence. So that's it, man. Really nothing happened with Binance. Do you guys want to look at something else? I am open to take requests. So they're free also, right? So come get your free requests. Can I get some more, sir? You want more? We'll look at coins. So if you guys don't have any coins you want to look at, probably gonna call it a stream for tonight. I do hope you guys want to look at something. We do have 6 people online. Thank you guys for watching again on a Friday night, sorry. And I hope you're having a great time. I forgot to put this. See, I need to find a way to automate this stuff that's popping up on the screen right now. That little whatchamacallit, Twitter thing that just popped up. And I'll send this one out as well. So then you can have the Facebook part. And I'm still waiting for you guys to put a coin up for review or a stock or something. So if you guys want to look at a particular asset too, if it's on TradingView, we'll analyze it. So yeah. Then we'll put our Instagram as well, man, so you can come and join us on Instagram. We don't post there that much. Twitter is usually where I'm at the most after Twitter now. After YouTube now, sorry. Again. Yeah. Yo, man. What else, man? Come on. Benny, I knew you were watching a couple minutes ago. I'm not sure if you're still here with us, but if you are, brother, are you still into up coins? I'll check out up coins if you're still into up coins, but I'm not sure if you're doing app coins still. Let's do app coins. Let's see what's going on, man. Same stuff with everyone else, right? Let's see, we went lower, right? We created that divergence, just like everyone else, man. Again, same stuff happening, right? You can see it here, man. Going lower, right? Going from here to a positive, so again, right? So you had that nice pump to the upside, right? Very, very nice pump. Now we're here and we're going higher, right? And that's fine because every time we're also going higher. So this is nice here, right? Now here you are creating a hidden bullish, right? You're going higher, and here you're making more negative momentum, right? So potential, yeah, also on your RSI, man. So potential price continuation, and you're in an uptrend. So this uptrend might continue, right? Hard to get into the market with nothing pumping. Yeah, I know it's hard to get into the market with nothing pumping, man. Something had to pump, right? Again, let's see. From here to here, we're also going higher, right? From here to here. And from here to here, we're also going lower, more negative momentum, right? Even though we're higher, so creating that hidden bearish, right? And also here, man, on the RSI, it's amazing, man. We had a lot of divergence back here, man. Look at that. Look at that beautiful divergence developing, man. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful, you guys? It's just divergence. It's there, man. It's there for the taking. And look, man, it's continuation, and we just kept on moving to the upside, man. We haven't gotten tired yet. So that's pretty cool. Oh, man, ads from Spotify. Go, thank you. Let's play something else. Yeah, that's good. This is my radio voice, and this is how I'll give the news now. No, I'm kidding, man. I'm still sick, so I'll just have this voice until I'm no longer sick, and I'm back to my usual voice, which I believe is more awesome than this one, because this one makes me sound like a radio guy, right? Back on 93.7 KRQ. No, I'm kidding. Man. What else, guys? Come on. There has to be something I had to pump. Matic pumped 5%, man. Look at this. Matic doing Matic business. Awesome. Let's look at this, man. Did something happen here? Oh, you're creating bearish right now, man. That's gonna blow, right? You're going higher. Right now, this is developing though. This slightly green, right? So you're going lower as well. Strong bearish divergence potential. Price action to downside now. Here, the reason you broke down here, from here to here, going higher, right? And here to here, going lower. And from here to here, going lower as well, man. And what's happening? You're breaking down. You're breaking down. Yeah, chances you might break down. So we just anchored it here. Now I have to shift it to there. But that is Matic pumped 5%, which is pretty good for the rest of the cryptosphere, right? I don't think anyone moved 5%. Maybe Ripple moved something, but I don't think it was 5% yesterday. Yeah, almost everything is red, man. Not the best. Yeah, it's almost red, so I guess it's Christmas colory, right? Like red and like, at least it's not golden, you know. So what else, guys? Yeah, that's kind of it, man, I guess. Oh, we're getting a pump. Slight move to the upside. There we go. Fix it. There we go. Oh, man. Yep. Alrighty, man. So, since we don't have any requests, and we're going to call it a stream for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming in. William James, I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming in, Benny. I really do appreciate it, guys. When you guys come in, it really makes my day. It makes it more fun to do the streams when you guys are here, for sure. So I do appreciate each and every one of you. You know that, right? This is the State of Crypto. I'm your host, Martin, and I hope you're having a blast with me. If you didn't, that is fine. I'm sick right now. Come back later, and you'll probably have a blast with me. But anyways, that's it for tonight, guys. Talk about crypto to your friends, to your family, to your coworkers. Let them know that we are here, and we're the best intro channel into the cryptosphere. That's going to be all for tonight, guys. I wish you a happy Friday night. I hope you have a blast. And, yeah, man. We're going to be doing a regular stream from here on out because I'm feeling a little bit better. But, yeah, it's going to be it for tonight, guys. Lots of love. Today is the 20th. 5 more days until Christmas morning. I can't wait to see my kids' faces when they see whatever Santa Claus is going to bring them. And, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow for another edition of The State of Crypto.